at school, wherever. If you're traveling, you have a radio, you have tape recorders, you have iPhones, there's many information available. However, make sure you use authentic information to gain the knowledge. That's the only requirement you have. So we talk about the creation of lands and skies, acceptance of Adam alayhi salam's tawbah, the freedom of Musa alayhi salam from the Pharaoh. That happened on the day of Ashura as well. The birth of Ibrahim alayhi salam and his freedom from the fire. That's happened on Ashura. Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam recovers from the ailment on the day of Ashura. Yunus alayhi salam freedom from stomach of the whale. We already have talked about 4 or 5 prophets in just like first 5 lines. Do my children know about it? These are prophets. We're not talking about walis or awliya karam. We're talking about the prophets alayhi salam. That's one of our iman, to believe in prophets. We need to know about them. Salman alayhi salam given royalty. Nuh alayhi salam's ark lands on the Mount Jud. Everybody know about the famous ark? Famous Nuh alayhi salam's, what happened to the ark? So that landed on the day of Ashura. Then Shahada, martyrdom of Hazrat Imam Hussain radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Of course, that's what we all know, because that's a tragic event. That's most recent event. And the reason I know the more is from the Ahl Bayt. And I should know, there's no doubt. I'm not saying one important event is important than the other. What I want to say is that we should know what happened, why Ashura is important. Then it's also to mention, and I'm going to be blacklisted, they're not going to ask me to come again. Also to mention that then some people try to label it for this particular group does this on Ashura, this does Ashura. All Muslims believe in this. Whatever I have mentioned from 1 to 9 or 10 so far, 8 so far, every Muslim believes in it. It's not particular to one group. We all Muslims must believe in all those. And there is a hadith sharif that the day of Qiyamah will also come on the day of Ashura. So today is 9th of Muharram. Tomorrow is 10th of Muharram, is Ashura. We encourage you, those who are fasting, please remember us in your dua. Those who could not, tomorrow is the day to fast as well. Talking about the fasting, it is in a hadith that the Prophet ﷺ found out that people are fasting for years and years on the day of Ashura. And the Prophet ﷺ asked, why you fast? Then Prophet ﷺ was told that because that all those events happened, that's why we fast. The Prophet ﷺ said, we Muslims have more right on those Nabi. So we will fast too. However, to differentiate between the Muslims and non-believers, the Prophet said we're going to fast 2 days, not only 1 day. This is a little information, a little history of Ashura from somebody who has no knowledge. Believe me, I'm lowest in all you in the knowledge. But how did I learn? How long it took me to learn? 7 minutes ago I was told. 5 minutes ago I was here. 5 minutes. We don't even have 5 minutes to gain the knowledge of Islam. We have 5 minutes for social media, politics, fights, discussion here and there. So these books are also available. There are many more books available. What I encourage you all, also take the Islamic calendar we have. It even mentioned that when is Ashura, when is all other important days are. Go home, spend some time every day with your children. Talk about the importance of those events. There is a history attached to it. And that's what the real Iman is. That's what the Deen is. It is true that we must believe in all the Nabi to be a Muslim. And there we mentioned just 4 or 5 Nabis in reference to Ashura. That's important. So these calendars are also available. The Islamic calendar is also available. On your day out, you're welcome to take it out. So I would also like to take an opportunity to tell you about tomorrow's program. We are doing this Ashura program, Muharram program for the past, since we started this organization. In any program we do, monthly, yearly, any program we do, we have 4 ingredients. Number 1, we start with Tilawat al-Quran Pak. Number 2, we always praise the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, also known as Naat in Urdu, which is Nasheed. Tomorrow, because it's related to Ahl Bayt, we will discuss Ahl Bayt as well. We'll have Nasheed for Ahl Bayt too. The third, we come here, we spend time from our busy schedule. As an organization, we try to give you some knowledge like I just gave you some little bit. I hope I try to give you some knowledge. So there will be somebody who will give you some knowledge either about Ashura, about Iman, about Islam, something where you will feel that your 45 minutes were well spent. And then at the end, dua, and then if somebody donates or somebody helps out, we have a food. If nobody helps out, we ask them to please go home and eat food. That happened in any of our events. If you ever find out there's an event happening for this, even Gyarvi Sharif, same thing happens. The only thing we add for those events when there is some sad stories or even Khatm Quran for somebody who is deceased, we do the recitation of Quran Pak longer. We just read the Quran Pak when we come in here, Surah Yasin, or whole Quran as much as we can read. That's the only differences. There's no difference. So I encourage you all to come in. Sheikh Muhammad Yahya Ninavi, he's a scholar in Islam from Syria originally. He's traveling for the past 7 years almost, or 10 years. He has not missed to speak on this event. If he's present in the United States, he will come in. One time 3 years ago, he was in Turkey. He came in just for the event. Right after the event, he went back to fly to go to there. He said that if you ask me to come for Ahl Bayt, to speak for Ahl Bayt, how can I say no? Unfortunately, tomorrow he's going to be in Saudi Arabia, and because of this quarantine issue, he said, I'm still willing to come. But because when he comes back, there's 2 weeks quarantine issue, he says that that's going to be a month that I have to be bounded. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to come in, but he will be speaking via the social media. So you're welcome to come in tomorrow. It's going to be Asr to almost Isha. We'll start the Khatm or read the Quran Pak at Asr time. Bring children, bring family, come here. Urdu, English, both mix. Yes, if you do not understand the language, but remember, these are the 4 things we do. We don't do anything else. We only talk. And also when we talk, there's somebody else asked that, what do you generally talk? We only talk about the love of Prophet ﷺ and his family. You will never hear a hate speech from this podium. Yes, we do ask for those who parking problems, we talk about them. But you will never hear a hate speech from here. So, Jazakumullah khair. Once again, apologize if there are some errors in my communication. I'm trying to deliver a message. Hopefully, even one word have been reached to you. That's a blessing for me, a blessing for you all. Jazakumullah khair. And inshallah, we will have azan. And also those, I will announce, after the sunnah, I will make an announcement about what happened in the beginning.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر، الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله. सुन्नतें अदा कर लें।
Assalamu alaikum. Now back to normal duty. Okay, so one of the brother requested to let you know, please turn off your cell phones or vibrate, put on a vibration, so during the namaz. Many of you have noticed at the entrance there's a temperature check. Today we have the people to also do the hand checks, but from next Friday there will not be anybody. You're going to have to come in, get your temperature check and come in. That's the reason last Friday I announced that those who are coming late may miss the Jumu'ah. Unfortunately, we hardly have volunteers to put on the parking lot. We're not going to have people here to come and do the gun check, but everybody will be required. There is a yellow box comes up when you come close to it. Unless until it turns orange, it won't take your temperature. So try to go close to that monitor. Once it turns orange, that means you're going to get the temperature now. So it's just the distance what it is trying to do. So your face has to be there. Many of you are taller than me, so it is for the middle height. But if you're taller, you might have to bend down a little bit. So that's how it's going to work out. So next Friday, there won't be anybody with a hand check, so it's going to be through that machine only. A machine is available on both sides. So again, for tomorrow program, who want to come in, go on our website. Registration is required. Those not registered may not be able to join. So make sure that you do that. Parking, we are requesting again. I have not got the notice yet. We have personally asked 3 people more than 3 times not to park. I don't know if they're present here or not, but I have asked them to provide me the pictures of the car. Next week, we're going to have the pictures, and a week after, we're going to have their personal data showing up here. I think we have done enough, and that's enough. We were being told that Jumu'ah is first, we can park anywhere we want. So I'm not a mufti. We had Sheikh Tariq here. He's Jamaat Azhar scholar. He said that if we asked you to not park at the cone, you cannot park on the cone. He used the word, it's not valid. It's not me. The shuyukh are telling. So please, I want you all to note that we have done our best. I personally have asked. Many people asked more than 3-4 times. Now we are going to the point, we're going to start showing that who is the one causing those problems. So please help us out. If you already know them, if you meet them, let them know, hey, come on, please help us out. And those coming in now, please note that from next Friday, we can also start closing the doors at the time so that we can manage this issue here. So the doors will be closed, and those who are outside may have to wait for the second Jamaat. The doors will not be open. They can wait outside in their car, but the doors will be closed exactly on time. We're trying to manage as much as possible so we can accommodate as many as possible. And to do that as many, we have to strict our guidelines. We have to do some extra stuff which are being required. And you will see much more being added. As I mentioned last Friday also, there'll be much more things added for your safety, for security, and for the continuity of the program. So once again, those who are supporting, thank you very much. Jazakumullah khair. Don't forget to donate on your way out for the tomorrow's program. Those who wants to help donate, they are also welcome to come and meet me or go online to donate. And if you want to join tomorrow's program, just go online and register. Thank you. Jazakumullah khair.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على السلام حي على السلام حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillahilladzi anzala ala abdihil kitaba wa lam naj'al lahu iwaja. Nashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah. Nashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. वक़ाल अल्लाह ताला फ़िल कुरानिल मजीद या अय्युहल्लज़ीना आमनू ला तत्तबिउ खुतुवातिश शैतान इन्नहु लकुम अदुव्वुम मुबीन। सुब्हान रब्बिका रब्बिल इज़्ज़ति अम्मा यसिफ़ून व सलामुन अलल मुरसलीन वल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह नहमदुहु व नस्तईनुहु व नस्तगफिरुहु व नु'मिनु बिही व नतवक्कलु अलैहि व नऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिन शुरूरि अनफुसिना व मिन सय्यिआति अमालिना मन यहदिहिल्लाहु फला मुदिल्ल लहु व मन युद्लिल्हु फला हादिय लहु। नशहदु अन ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह वहदहु ला शरीका लहु नशहदु अन्ना मुहम्मदन अब्दुहु व रसूलुहु। इन्नल्लाहा व मलाइकतहु युसल्लूना अलन नबी या अय्युहल्लज़ीना आमनू सल्लु अलैहि व सल्लिमू तस्लीमा। अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला सय्यिदिना मुहम्मदिन बिअददि कुल्लि ज़र्रतिन मिअता अल्फ़ि अल्फ़ि मर्रा। वक़ाल अल्लाहु तआला फ़िल कुरानिल मजीद फमन यअमल मिस्काल ज़र्रतिन खैरन यरह व मन यअमल मिस्काल ज़र्रतिन शर्रन यरह। आक़िमुस्सलाम।
अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर। अशहदु अन ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह अशहदु अन ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह अशहदु अन्ना मुहम्मदर रसूलुल्लाह अशहदु अन्ना मुहम्मदर रसूलुल्लाह। हय्या अलस सलाह हय्या अलस सलाह हय्या अलल फलाह हय्या अलल फलाह। क़द क़ामतिस सलात क़द क़ामतिस सलात। अल्लाहु अकबर ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह।
अल्लाहु अकबर। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन अर्रहमानिर रहीम मालिकि यौमिद्दीन इय्याका नअबुदु व इय्याका नस्तईन इहदिनस सिरातल मुस्तक़ीम सिरातल लज़ीना अनअमता अलैहिम गैरिल मग़दूबि अलैहिम वलद्दॉल्लीन। वबश्शिरिल्लज़ीना आमनू व अमिलुस्सालिहाति अन्न लहुम जन्नातिन तजरी मिन तहतिहल अन्हार कुल्लमा रुज़िक़ू मिन्हा मिन समरतिर रिज़्क़न क़ालू हाज़ाल्लज़ी रुज़िक़ना मिन क़ब्लु व अतू बिही मुतशाबिहा वलहुम फ़ीहा अज़वाजुम मुतहहरतुम व हुम फ़ीहा ख़ालिदून। इन्नल्लाहा ला यस्तही अन यदरिबा मसलन मा बऊदतन फमा फ़ौक़हा फ़अम्मल्लज़ीना आमनू फ़यअलमून अन्नहुल हक़्क़ु मिर रब्बिहिम व अम्मल्लज़ीना कफ़रू फ़यक़ूलून माज़ा अरादल्लाहु बिहाज़ा मसला युदिल्लु बिही कसीरन व यहदी बिही कसीरा व मा युदिल्लु बिही इल्लल फ़ासिक़ीन। अल्लाहु अकबर। समी अल्लाहु लिमन हमिदा। अल्लाहु अकबर। अल्लाहु अकबर। अल्लाहु अकबर। अल्लाहु अकबर। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन अर्रहमानिर रहीम मालिकि यौमिद्दीन इय्याका नअबुदु व इय्याका नस्तईन اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. إن للمتقين مفازا حدائق وأعنابا وكواعب أترابا وكأسا دهاقا لا يسمعون فيها لغوا ولا كذابا جزاء من ربك عطاء حسابا. رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما الرحمن لا يملكون منه خطابا. يوم يقوم الروح والملائكة صفا لا يتكلمون إلا من أذن له الرحمن وقال صوابا. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. استغفر الله استغفر الله.
इंडिया में हमारे चाची का दुआ करें.
آمين. اللهم أنت السلام ومنك السلام وإليك يرجع السلام. حينا ربنا بالسلام وأدخلنا دار السلام. تباركت ربنا وتعاليت يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. ربنا أتمم لنا نورنا واغفر لنا إنك على كل شيء قدير. ربنا وجعلنا مسلمين لك ومن ذريتنا أمة مسلمة لك وأرنا مناسكنا وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم أجرنا من النار. اللهم أجرنا من النار. اللهم أجرنا من النار. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا يا غفور يا غفور يا غفور. अल्लाह पाक हमारे तमाम मरहूमीन की मग़फ़िरत फरमा. जिन लोगों ने दुआओं के लिए गाया उनकी दुआओं को अपनी बारगाह में शर्फ़ कबूलियत अता फरमा. वसल्लल्लाहु तआला अला रसूलिही वअलिही वसहबिही अजमईन बिरहमतिक या अरहमर राहिमीन. If you want to do the sunnah prayer, please move to the back.